Дорогі українці, українки.
Dear Ukrainians, I have spoken to Prime Minister of the United Kingdom Rishi Sunak, informing him of the consequences of this day's attack by Russian terrorists. So far, this day almost 100 missiles of various types have been launched, and the enemy has planned their trajectories to cause as much damage as possible. This is an utterly premeditated terror, and just in the last few days, from December 29 till now, Russia has already used nearly 300 missiles and over 200 Shahed drones against Ukraine. No other state has ever repelled such attacks, combined ones, both drones and missiles, including air-launched ballistic missiles. 10 Kinjal missiles have been shot down alone. I thank every warrior of our Air Force, every fighter of our mobile firing groups, every anti-aircraft gunner, and all those across the globe already helping Ukraine with weapons to protect the skies. More air defense systems, more missiles for air defense is what directly saves lives. And it is with our defense of the sky here in Ukraine that we must prove that democracies are capable of protecting life from all forms of terror. If we do not do this now in Ukraine, then unfortunately Russian terror will continue to spread across Europe and the world. The feeling of impunity among the Russian rulers, formed over decades of their unlimited power, has already caused many deaths and suffering. Russia must learn what accountability for destroying life is and what the power of defending life is. I am grateful to the UK for its willingness to contribute to our air defense. In addition to defense cooperation and our joint actions in protecting against terror, we discussed with Prime Minister Sunak the work on security commitments for Ukraine and the implementation of the peace formula. Just as our weapons must be long-range enough, so must our diplomacy, our defense of international law and justice be effective enough. This means involving the widest possible range of international actors in our joint work. We are working to ensure that the peace formula brings together even more states to make security commitments for Ukraine as effective as possible. By the time we end this war, stability and security must be indisputable. Rescue operations are still underway. After the strikes in the morning and afternoon, rescue teams will work around the clock. All those injured, 130 people in total, are receiving and will continue to receive the necessary assistance. Kharkiv and the region, Kyiv and the region, Zaporizhia, all affected cities and areas. As of now, 5 people have been reported dead as a result of that massive attack. My condolences to everyone who lost their loved ones. May all the victims of Russian terror rest in peace. And our utmost gratitude, the gratitude of Ukraine, goes out to everyone who is fighting and working to drive the enemy out of our land and to force Russia to end this war. By the way, I have signed a new decree honoring our warriors with state awards. 115 warriors of the armed forces, the 32nd, 54th, 93rd, 110 separate mechanized brigades, the 17th separate tank brigade, the 92nd separate assault brigade, the 39th and 299th tactical aviation brigades. Thank you. Thank you to everyone who embodies the strengths of Ukraine. And please pay attention to air raid alerts, these days especially. These savages want to inflict pain on Ukraine. It is imperative to safeguard lives. Glory to Ukraine.